Ladies and gentlemen, I tried to use Primus Live Studio streaming app on my S21 Plus after receiving an update this morning, and they still haven't fixed it. Why is my FPS keep throttling down to 14 frames a second? I have no idea. Mind you, it's some people are going to say, well, you didn't fix the bit rate. Yes, I did. It's fixed. Everything's fixed. Mind you, and normally I would shoot in 24 frames, but I use that for my videos. But login, I think 30 FPS should be good enough. What's up, Jonathan? Very disappointed with Android and the Primus Live developers not properly giving older 21 plus 22 Galaxy phones an opportunity when they can still live stream. So I'm stuck with this YouTube app, which I don't like because I can't do things that I could do with the Primus Live app. So you see this? You see this, everyone? You see how I don't care who you work for, right? Don't block handicap accessibility. That is New York law. What is wrong with these people? Let's get a plate. What? Wait. I'm confused. Look at this, everyone. You got all this parking space right there, friend. But you block. This is why people in New York are not smart. They don't. Why are you blocking the handicap accessibility, the walk path, the walkway, the pedestrian walkway? Why are you blocking this when you have a whole block full of parking space? But with that said, everyone, you got homeless on the streets. It's hot. This guy got sticky fingers. Be careful. But let's talk about Primus Live Studios. After receiving an update, I just tried to go live, and it failed. The FPS was dropping down to 13, 14 FPS. I'm like, why? Why is the app saying that my phone is not capable of handling 30 FPS? I can shoot 8K with this phone. That doesn't make sense. So with that said, everyone, I'm gonna stuck with this app, but I'm also want to talk about a few things. So a lot of people said like, "Oh, your weekend you were out, with the rollerbladers and stuff." I was like, listen. I didn't really want to go in the first place. It's not that I didn't want to. No one's paying me to shoot the videos for these things. I'm just getting. I only went so I can literally get an experience. See some people that I haven't seen in a while, in a very long time, but they never showed up anyway. But also, to get video to document what goes on in the city, right? But people are like, "Oh, so you're gonna be hanging out with us from now on?" I'm like, "No." And I told the truth on Instagram. A lot of you rollerbladers still don't come to the understanding that everyone here is trying to survive and get through the times. Everyone wants to pretend they're better or they fucking got more money than the next person, and that was like the stigma tip that I'm receiving sometimes in rollerblading. So this is why I was like, I still have my I still have some limitations what I want to do, but yeah. So it's a hot day, everyone. I'm in Long Island City. I didn't plan to do a live stream, but this time, but no fail. Can't even keep a steady FPS at 30. It keeps dropping. So I'm gonna stay away from that until I get my iPhone back, or whenever I get my iPhone. Yeah, it's so much better on iPhone. Like literally, not even better, but like way better than Android. This is why I don't believe in the developers on Primus Live Studios, that they take the time for Android users. I feel like Android users are not getting the benefit of, what ISO users are, currently are using. So, with that said, everyone, I'm not streaming. It's hot. I'm trying to stay in the shade. It is very humid. It is so humid. So, if you want to drop a Gatorade donation, let me know down in the description. So you go to the freaking Walgreens because I got them on sale for $2.5. But I'm also noticing that every time I walk through a neighborhood, the quality from using this the Mint mobile service is very bad. It's like very pixelated. Not a big fan of pixelation services. So I looked back at my video yesterday and noticed it. And I was like, wow, for a good 4 minutes, it was very pixelated. If I didn't have the gimbal, you couldn't really see anything. So I'm saying to myself, is Mint Mobile good? No, it's not really good for live streaming. But let's talk about the rollerblading thing. Listen, I still personally don't trust a lot of people in rollerblading. In my own honesty, it's just too much. Here's a very good fucking reason why. And I'm sorry to use language. I apologize to the audience. But rollerbladers sometimes are naive and very unselfish. You don't think about like 5 steps ahead. You only think about the step ahead when they need something. Or let's put it this way. Let me stop here for a moment. Because it's very humid. And I'm holding this gimbal. And this gimbal is not on the lightest side of things. But with rollerbladers, it's a love and hate relationship. So this is why I keep my distance for a good reason. There have been rollerbladers that abuse me, use me to right, Lord Brian? There are rollerbladers that literally will talk lots of street trash about you, but they always have their hand out. So, and then when they did have their hand out and I gave, but once I need help, that same help, it's like, they disappear. Poof. This is why I said what I said on Instagram. And I hope every single rollerblader understands that, like, I have feelings too. I gotta eat too. And this is way before the comp. Because I was explaining this to Freddie. I said, listen, Freddie, you gotta let people know that you didn't hire me. Because I don't want to tell people that. You should say, hell, I don't hire Panda. Panda just comes here, does his thing. If he shares, he shares. Right? If he shares, he shares. If I share, I share. Simple as that. I don't have to share any of the footage. I'm going to use this footage for real professional reasons. Like making a film, putting stuff together, making a timeline. Or not even that, giving this city an opportunity to build better and bigger skate parks in the city. So with that said, everyone, and I told every rollerblader, listen, I'm poor, I'm homeless, blah, blah, blah. And everyone's like, oh my God, he's homeless? I'm like, come on. So for some of you young G's, yes, you probably didn't know, because this is why lack of information in the rollerblading community is a problem. You don't share the community's awareness. First and foremost, I am always and will be part of the rollerblading community. That should be awareness on top of it. They should have been like on their podcasts or their websites like, hey, fellow rollerbladers going through some tough times. He's never asked us for any help before. And now he's asking us for help. When he's helped us before. No, not one rollerblader, other than Lord Brian wanted to do that. Not one rollerblader here right now. I can say right now, wanting to like literally, I'm not talking about helping with like, storing or receiving mail. That's cool. I'm talking about financial. You know, not just financial, but it's the principle of when you came to me, and I'm thinking you were one of the coolest rollerbladers. Turns out that's not true. You turn out to be a fucking two-face or a dick, or just selfish. Just be honest. You turn out to be that type of person, which I can't hang around a person like that. It's sad. This is why I don't rollerblade all the time, and when I do want to rollerblade, it's on my own accord. But it's a struggle to try to have. You know what? It's a problem for me is now. When I was younger, I was naive, and I was too giving people too much of a opportunity to make it right. But no, as I'm older now, I can't make you do anything, right? But you have the responsibility to make it right when you do something wrong. And this is why I stay away from people, because they never learned. Even to this day, the rollerbladers are still not learning that responsibility. It's like, wait, what? We're not teaching these rollerbladers what we made mistakes on back in the day? And the mistake is you're teaching young kids that rollerblading is going to be here forever and you can make tons of money over it. That's not true. At one point owned a clothing label. We owned a skate park, right? Well, Brian, be unique. And look where that took us. We went elsewhere because we knew that rollerblade is not going to make us money. Now, not everyone's a rollerblader. Not everyone likes wheels. Some dogs don't even like the goddamn rollerblades. Ray Mendez, yeah, it took him 30 years to get $1.2 million. Yeah, 30 years. And it says, oh, here's $1.2 million for all your 30 years of hard work. Listen, like I told Ray Mendez, listen, friend, it took you 30 years, but you accomplished it. But what does that show you about the city? He looked at me and I was like, exactly. It goes to show you that they only took notice because it's in their face all the time now. They have to say something. They have to communicate. They have to respond. The city's job is to respond to the community. When they see something good like this is happening within not only in their communities, everyone, but in their own DOE educational schools. Ray Mendez does this project called Go Sports. So he does this thing called Go Sports. And it's part of New York City. He's been making it part of New York City. He's used New York City's schools to operate. This is why I'm saying, wait, it took him 30 years to now launch it. It should only take him 2 years to give you 1.2 million, not 30. I got a $50,000 grant loan when I was in Portland, and that only took me what? Some letters, some signatures, some approvals, some city referrals, and boom, I was done within 2-3 months. That was for the 501c3 when I was working for that Right to Survive group. Easy 50 grand. And that was from HUD. So let me ask this question. And like I said to Ray, and like I told Ray, you see what the city is, now they want to respond? But the point is what I'm trying to make is that rollerblading still has some problems. And I noticed that during the weekend. And that's why I was like, I'm gonna step back. So all I want to do is record. But I also tell everyone, like I said, I don't make money off these videos. I don't. Whatever I create, I tell my audience that probably doesn't even know about rollerblading. My audience probably doesn't know shit about rollerblading, but now they see me record it, they probably want to ask questions like, why when I shoot, I can't get that same quality? That's a question, right? Boom, I could tell you why. Not shooting at the the right bit rate, not using Maven filters, and you're not shooting at the shutter speed. Trying to stay out of the sun, friend. I am roasting out here, friend. And I'm drinking the last of my Gatorade, too. Mind you, I have no more money. I'm broke. I spend most of my money getting some hygiene stuff. Got some new thermals. Went to spend money on some clothes. Got some food the night before. I didn't eat last night. Because we go to bed late. Now we go to bed at like 8 o'clock. Because I'm just trying to listen to what my doctor was telling me. I need to fucking rest. This ladder 258. Going, boys? Can I go for a ride? Shit, I want to ride one of those, man. I just want to, yeah, that on this gimbal. Wait, think about it. Taking a ride on a fire truck with this setup on the gimbal. Oh man, that would be such a cool video. Just be on top of the truck like it. Just sit there. Oh my pen, it is hot, friend. Oh. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to stop from period of time to time. But I just wanted to let people know, like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I just noticed that the animosity with rollerbladers is still toxic to this day. I'm like, really? So with that said, everyone, I try my best to, not to intervene in other people's activities. Because it wasn't my activity. I just wanted to document it. But the next day, they had a barbecue. So it was supposed to start at 1. It didn't even start until like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Right? This is why I never show up. In New York City, I just don't show up early for these things. Because I know rollerbladers are super late at doing everything. Oh man, it is freaking burning out here, man. I get 86 cents in my cash out. The Walgreens is down the street here somewhere. I don't go to this Walgreens quite often. Sometimes they don't have certain things. Oh, it is hot. Yeah, I'm sorry everyone. I'm shaking the gimbal. It's hot. It's very humid. And plus, I'm carrying this gimbal, so like I'm putting the work in today. So you're gonna. I apologize. It's not smooth for you. It's just you're all over the place. People like to complain about that. I don't see you holding this gimbal, friend. So why are you complaining? This is a workout for me. I gotta practice holding this gimbal for long periods of time. This is a workout. This is how you practice. Try to do videos every day and get the feeling of this gimbal. See, if I gave it to you, like, yeah, whip. Oh, look at this special. They got the chili potato cheddar soup. They got a chicken curry fries. They got a woodbine gyro, a hang-on steak, a blackened tuna and shrimp duo. A blackened tuna is like a very like, what is that? Grilled saute, yeah, spices and yeah, I had blackened tofu the other day. Ooh, that was good. Piece of code. All right, everyone. Apparently, so yeah, I can't handle. But yeah, this place has martinis and fries. Come get your martinis and fries, friends. Someone was asking me about martinis the other day, I was like, no, I don't drink those all often. When I do, it's like, listen, I'm not Bond, James Bond. I'm Panda. Panda, baby. Yeah. So, yeah, there's a ramen shop here, Japanese spot here, a bunch of other smoke shops. There's the ramen shop right here. And it's open too. Ooh, oh yeah. Dude, this place is like, it is poppin', friend. It's expensive, but it is poppin', friend. Oh, I heard so many good things about this place. So if you guys want to like make a booking and ahead of events, call this number. Call it. It's gonna fucking blow your mind away. I'm hearing so many good reviews on this place. Whew. Look, this place just opened like 6 months ago and is now closed down. It's gone. It's like, wait, it just opened. So yeah, that goes to show you that, listen, if you're not a baller in New York City, you can't afford to rent. Yeah. I don't got you guys on the super wide angle lens. So I got you guys on the regular 1x. Let's get a shot of that. But with that said, everyone, and plus I'm bored right now. I don't have friends. That's the thing I want to talk about in this last year. I don't really have real friends. I don't. I really don't have real homie friends. No, you can't see this. But what I'm trying to say is that different from a romantic someone. College. Listen, they talk about this 5G, 5G, blah blah blah. Okay, my phone is a 5G. Yeah, the phone I'm using again, the cell phone signal keeps going. I was explaining to you guys that I have a 5G cell phone that's claimed to support 5G networks. So if I'm supposed to be on a 5G network, why is that when I use even Spotify or go on Instagram or upload stuff to LinkedIn and update my resume or something important information, why is it that the cell phone connection just goes dead sometimes? This has been an ongoing thing. Because I'm not sure if you caught it because the live stream just keeps going in and out. And I'm just using the cell phone service on Mint Mobile. Because Mint Mobile is doing what Simple Mobile was doing when Simple Mobile was on T-Mobile network before they went over to Verizon. And now Mint Mobile is doing the exact same thing what T-Mobile was doing. It's just like, yeah. It's not a very stable, like, service. And again, like I said, I just wanted to live stream and talk about some stuff. Cause I don't got a luxury of friends right now, and even though I had a good time this weekend, the reality is, that, yeah, you folks don't really get it though. It's like, at the end of the day, I still got nobody to like go home to, or no one to like hug a shoulder on. Or when I need to have a conversation, when I'm kind of depressed and worried, I need to talk to someone on that level. There ain't no rollerblade's gonna talk to me on that level. And I need a friend like that. I don't need someone pretending. Because I really despise when people pretend they care when you really don't. It kind of hurts people's feelings when you do that. when you pretend. This is why you can't pretend with me. I can tell you if you're pretending or not. I tell you in your face, listen, I really don't care about your problem. You know why? I said because it depends on the problem too, because the problem doesn't reside with me. The problem resides with you. Like, for instance, someone complains about their wife and their wife is cheated. And because your wife cheated because maybe you did something, but it doesn't give her the right to, you know, do what she did. Cheating is like, yeah, it's kind of like the sin of getting married. But like when you just like get angry at me and you want to release your anger out on me, and I was like, this is where we gotta stop. Yeah, you know, sometimes you get people like that. They take their angers out on you. Like, what did I do to you, bud? But yes, up, Jay Beers. Oh, yeah, it was Jay, not Jonathan. Oops. Sorry, man. I'm just tired. I'm not tired. Maybe I'm hungry, too. I haven't eaten yet. So, yeah, I'm just going to wait until, like, after 5 and then walk around and check. Because, yeah, normally I wait till, like, after 6. I want to go to sleep early. I got to start doing this. This is for my health, everybody. So, personally, if I don't make a live stream at night, I just, listen, during the day, when you are in the sun, you gotta walk in, you got nothing to do, you got other things you have to do, you gotta take the subway. Mind you, I just got out of it. You know, it's just, it's a long day, it's a boring, long, lonely day. So, don't feel too bad, but that's how I feel. And I get tired, so why is this person blocking? Look at this person's blocking. Why are you in the middle of the street? You see this person in the vehicle? Yeah, that's when you know people should not be driving. Wow. Lack of observation. Yeah, this person here. So, lack of observation, ma'am. See, this is why I don't. That's another thing. I do not trust New York City drivers. I just do not. I refuse. But with that said, everyone, I gotta fix this tripod again. So it just like snapped. Yeah, it's coming off the base again. Yeah, I gotta fix that. But anyway, guys, it's been, what time? 26 minutes in this video. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. I kind of got all my stuff done today. It's supposed to rain. This is why I brought my umbrella too. It's supposed to rain, and it will rain. Watch, it's gonna rain. You folks are thinking like, it's just not gonna rain. All right. This is summer weather. It's going to like isolated thunderstorms. It's going to happen like last night and the night before. And yesterday afternoon. See, I'm not the day before. Saturday. Yeah, for a brief moment it rained. Early that morning. And then it rained yesterday morning for a short time too. See, you just never know. This is summertime. You're gonna have, mind you, you got this dew point, right? You got the dew point, you got the humidity. That's just a mixture and moisture for disaster. Like, come on, it's trying to stir up some cocktail. You guys got to know the weather. Your geographics is very important. Understanding your metro, what do you call it? I can never get the words out of my mouth when it's right there, and I know it too. The meteorologist. Got to know your meteorologist education, right? So people are like, why do I need to learn that? Isn't that not important? Like, it is important. This guy is in the back right now. Like, hey, what are you going with that bag, friend? What's in the bag? Let me stop. That was funny though. I'm following the guy with the food. Yep. I'm sorry, everyone. I like food. Like I was saying earlier today. Listen, on my birthday, all I want to do is feast. I wish I want to feast. I want to feast even right now. I should be eating breakfast and lunch right now. I probably would feel better if I do eat breakfast and lunch right now. But there's no community refrigerator on this side of town. I have to like take the train. I have to go. That means we have to go right back where we just came from to take the train to go to church for community. But I don't want to do that right now. It's just too humid and too. Yeah, it's just hot day and humid. It's not feeling superbly like excellent out here, man. Yeah. Gotta fix this. But like I said, everyone, it's one of those days. Yeah, I gotta fix the tripod again. It's one of those days where, I'm just out here always by myself looking for a conversation. I'd rather talk to you guys than. That's how I feel. I feel like I'd rather talk to you guys than some of the rollerbladers, because they'd not understand it. And then, I got this guy named Cody, right? He gave a donation, right? And he said, "Yo, dude, that was sick footage, man. Can I give you something for that footage?" Like, he throws me a little cash app thingy, right? And I was like, wow, okay, that's cool. Mind you, he's not even from New York. Yeah, he's from like South Carolina. So he came up here for a skate contest. And mind you, I thought he did the most sickest tricks on the rail. So I was like, wait, I hope he won. Or at least got third place. I don't even know the results, to be honest, because I didn't go to the ceremony because they had it at Park House. Everyone's like, "Oh, just show up, Panda." I was like, I'm not stepping foot into Park House until Park House apologize for that outburst, racist, discriminatory fucking sentence that Nickel used to describe my presence while I'm spending money there. It was disgusting, friend. No. That's why I told everyone. Listen. I got homeless shit to do. So I see you guys in the next episode. Yeah, everyone's like, "What, you got homeless shit to do?" Like, yeah, I got. It's called survival. Instead of faking it, I'm not gonna go to a party with. Mind you, even if I did have money to go to the party, right? I still wouldn't want to go. I'd rather spend my money elsewhere. I'd rather go to Kinka and get. Mind you, I drink in Park Houses what? On average. If I can remember, I remember the middle rate is $5. Anything above that is $7. You get other drinks, it's either 8, 9, 10, or 11 to $15. Yeah, a can. Isn't that crazy? When you just go buy a $15 can yourself, you can buy a 12-pack for $15. That's why I was like, no, I'm not supporting that. No. Everyone said, "Oh, just show up." Like, no. You guys should record that. I'm done. No one's paying me to do this. That's why I was telling everyone in rollerblading. No one's paying me to document any of this. I don't need to go there. I came here on my own accord. And that's what rollerbladers have to understand. Like, I came to this event on my own accord. No one hired me because you guys couldn't hire me, can't afford to hire me. You have to literally pay me $250 an hour. And then I was explaining to Hyper Mike about his skate mob idea that he wants to be the middleman as an agent, basically, to give photographers. And I was like, yeah, but you're not doing it right, friend. I told him, no, I would never work for $100. The average, mind you, the photographer, the videographer, mind you, I told him, Google it. The average rate is $150. You don't give them 10 photographs. You give them 5 or 6 best headshots if they need it for a portfolio, they need it for work, for a corporate portfolio for work, you do headshots. It's the same thing for a corporate business. They asking for one particular headshot, not asking for 10 headshots, because they're only going to use one for the website. This is what I was educating Mike. I know he knows his stuff, but I was like, don't ever. I was like, yeah, but for me, I wouldn't work in that. No, I'm not working for $100 tonight. I'm putting a lot of work into it, friend. He still doesn't understand it yet. It's like software, the cameras, that all is an expense. That's an expense. To work for 50, 75 bucks, mind you, he's like, oh, what's the rate? What's the going rate? I told you should have looked that up when I told you. It's $150 to actually $500 per hour. That's why New Yorkers are fucking cheap. This is why people can never get business done correctly here. This is why you can't bring that shit to Japan. Imagine someone goes to Japan and then hires a photographer, wants to hire a photographer, and they tell the photographer, oh, that's too expensive. Like, then why'd you ask me? That's what the photographer is going to say. Why did you ask me when I have a physical website? I have all this information that you could have just saved that time. Now you're going to have to pay for my consultant time. Because we are consultant. Yeah, it's a consultant fee. This is why you pay mind you, this is why you pay a retainer fee. That's the booking fee. If you cancel the booking fee, I get to keep that. You get to keep it regardless. You change the date or not. But yeah, this is why you cannot get work in the city of New York when it comes down to civilians. They want to lowball you all the time. They want to give you what they have in their pocket. Like, what is this? $47? Yeah, I was like, dude, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. This is why no one wants to sign these contracts. Mind you, when you own an LLC, everyone, you have an obligation and a legal obligation to account who are your clients and how much you're being paid for. And if you need to add something to their bill, they screwed up, they broke something, you add that to the final bill. But always mind you, keep this in mind, always get that retainer fee and always get paid before you do the job. And then if anything else breaks on the job, you bill them for that. Because that was not a part of our contract agreement. Now you want this, but you broke this. See, this is why rollerbladers, so no offense, I see why a lot of the professional filmmakers are rollerblading. They don't want to come out unless they want to film something they know they're going to value and get their money back off. I don't get my money back off for documenting this stuff in New York City. I'm going to do it eventually by showcasing the city what they're actually are missing out. But yeah, this is why New York is also New York. It's making it harder for other people to survive. Imagine someone comes up to you with fucking gold chains, nice ass watch, comes out a nice ass car, and he's like, yo, bro, we could collab. I'm like, no, we can work together on a contract agreement, not a collab. They always want to throw that collab shit. Excuse my French. They always want to do that, everyone. Always throw that collab. Like, no, we could do an opportunity where you be my client and I'll be the guy to do a video because you're asking me if I do video. Mind you, when someone asks you, if you do photos and video, so you're trying, so you want to hire me. Why is that? You ask them, why is that? You got a QR code I can scan so I can track you. Can I see your work? I want to see your work too. I want to see what your music's about. Especially you so-called rappers. Come on, man. Get your money right and then come to us. Don't sit here and say, yo, we could collab and I'll put you on the spot, give you some airtime. No. You don't try to plug me with that garbage. airtime. I got more airtime than you do. I post photos every single day. I post content every single day. You go to these rappers' Instagram sometimes, right? Especially these up and coming up stars, right? They've got like all these followers, but like only 29 photos. And they're not even posting. Someone else is posting for them. It's just like, come on, friend. Get with the program. So that's what I said when I said on Instagram. So if Rollerblades feel offended, and this is why some probably didn't come out on Sunday to the barbecue. You feel offended in what I said, then like I said, you want this footage, then pay for it. Mind you didn't pay for this gimbal. You didn't pay for this phone, this cage. You definitely did not pay for these Maven filters. Maven filters sent this set to me for free. And to assess and to give them my own point of view on the filters. This is worth a $600 set I have. And I'm using it for every single camera and mind you, I got this mounted on my phone, got it mounted on my cinema lenses, got this mounted on my IRIX 50, 15, and 150. The only lenses I ever use. Guys, this stuff costs money. You expect it, oh yeah, if it breaks when I'm shooting video, it's okay. I can replace it. Out of what? Is that gonna come out my ass or what? I don't see dollar signs coming out my ass. I don't work in a strip club. No offense, ladies, or men, or gigolo spots. But that's why I keep telling everyone. Why do everyone expect us as artists? Why do everyone as artists expect us to work for free? Did this come for free? This education, this knowledge, this education, this knowledge, the wisdom of knowing how to use this gear, did that come free? No. That we had to literally spend money on trial and error on products. Some products didn't work, we didn't like it, we either sent it back or we used it until we learned a lesson about it. And we make videos about it. And we tell other photographers or anyone using filters or anything, listen, I had a bad or good experience. I'm sorry, but we throw money at this stuff all the time. And people don't think about that. We throw money at software all the time. Gear all the time. Insurance all the time. Reliability insurance too at that. Come on, friend. Especially when you're on a job. Always ask your clients if they have insurance too. That's the smartest thing that any photographer and filmmaker can do. Always ask your clients if they have insurance. If they do, what insurance they have, or do you have any liability insurance? Great. Boom. But no. You ask that to any other rollerblader, it's like, do I have a liability insurance? Do Medicaid count? But yeah, everyone. I'm on the gimbal. I just have to stop, friends. It's just hot, friend. It's humid. Plus, I'm carrying the backpack for this gimbal, plus an umbrella, and my laptop, because I was actually working on something. So, take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, I should have been eating breakfast this morning. Should be eating, but I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking about sleeping, because I got to start sleeping like really early now. And like last night, actually since Sunday night, I was like, you know what? I'm going to bed early. Went to bed what 9:15. Then wake up to like 6. Like today, I didn't go to bed till like 8 something last night, right? I didn't wake up till about what was it, like 15 minutes to 7. And I was like, oh snap. Okay, that's cool. I got a lot of sleep done. That's the first time, everyone. That's the first time in a long time that I got that much sleep in a long, long time. It's been months, maybe even like 2 years that we slept like that. Unless we go to a hostel and we get passed out. But the hostel is kind of cheating. But that's what I was saying, everyone. Everyone expects you to work for free. That's not cool, friend. Even city officials want you to do something for free. Like, so you're just trying to save city budget money. You don't want to allocate that money and literally pay a hard-working artist for the job that they want to do for you. That's a shameful act. And mind you, you don't deserve that kind of power. If you're going to do that to someone, another civilian, as a city official, mind you, the city has money to pay photographers. They do. And filmmakers, they do. Every city does. They got money to, come on. We're not asking for 20 grand. We asking what, for like, for a few hours? 2 hours, 3 hours? Dude, 250 an hour? Come on, friend. Especially, master retouchers get paid up to $500 an hour. And it's still under your budget in New York City, or any other city, it does not matter. Because if I wanted to be like Michael Bloom, or Philip Bloom, I'm sorry. Philip Bloom, I charge you fucking 20 grand. And mind you, he works for media. Actually, he used to do this, he used to MSNBC in the UK and in the US as well. So, yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell, like, these people out here. Like, I could charge you 20 grand right now. I have a history, an archive of working for these agencies and these small production companies. Like, really? And you don't want to pay me not even this amount? Ooh. I feel rejected. I feel hurt when the city does that shit. But with that said, everyone, you guys want to support the channel, or you want to support Gatorade stores, right? Please, friend. Because it's hot. I don't even understand why people are fucking smoking cigarettes, man. Why are you smoking, man? It is too hot to do that shit. Drink some Gatorade. Get some ramen in your stomach, man. Dude, if I had magic, if I was Dr. Strange, I go, I change that fucking cigar into a fucking bowl of ramen. He'd be like, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, man. It's better than what you're smoking right now, friend. I'm not hating on him. He has a free obligation to do what he wants. I'm just saying, listen, it's just too hot for that. You don't get cotton mouth, dry mouth. Is that a blunt? Oh, I think he's smoking a blunt. Oh, okay. I think never mind. Maybe I can't smell that well right now. Maybe he is smoking a blunt. I think he is. Oh, my panda. This old white G is smoking a blunt like a boss. Damn. You more gangster than me. I apologize, sir. Yeah, out here puffing and puffing. Okay. I apologize, sir. Look at him. He's like, I'm out here. This is my block, and puff gear. There I go. Look at him. I ain't mad at that, friend. But like I said, everyone, I don't have much friends, so I come online to talk to you guys about this stuff. Because, think about it. I'm out here all the time. Why? And mind you, these rollerblades and everyone else is here. You guys are not here. You guys live elsewhere, right? You guys live somewhere in the UK, Amsterdam, Japan, Korea. Some of you live in Canada, Toronto, DC, Boston, Chicago, Kansas City, Oklahoma City. Some of you live in Texas, Houston, Dallas, Austin, La Crosse, Wabson, Milwaukee. Yeah. Trying to get as much shout outs as I can. Singapore, Germany, yeah, France, mind you, my birthday is only 12 days away, friend. And still, I haven't raised, I only raised $15 on my GoFundMe. So sad. So sad that I got one donation. Well, technically, Michael Collins donated Friday $50. We went to go get our Metro card because we needed that shit. I'm sorry, but I got a ticket last week, everyone, and I don't want to get another ticket. So I ended up spending on the Metro card. So we got the money, sold the Metro card. We got some other stuff. We got new leggings. Yeah, because the other leggings were smelling pretty bad. It getting old, friend. Like I said, my older clothes are smelling pretty bad and ruined, so we got to get rid of those. So I've been slowly, every time someone donates, I've been slowly buying my clothes, slowly, one at a time. I was like, fuck it. If I have to do it one at a time, I have to do it one at a time. So yeah, we've been buying clothes one at a time. Got to replace all the old stuff, man. Remember, we've been out here, and in and out, hospital, but still. Ooh. But I'm gonna get going, everybody. I just wanted to have a conversation because, yeah, I can't talk to anyone in New York City on the level that we are having right now. People sometimes are so dry and so not open-minded and not very educated too. This is why it's like, what level of education you have? Okay, you sit here judging me? Wow. Okay, you haven't even fucking completed college yet. You talking shit. You haven't even got a decent job to say like you understand the value of being part of the human race and being part of civilization and contributing back and doing your best part to give back to your community. I try to. Even when I'm homeless still, you give it back. That goes to show you how much people don't look at the bigger picture. How is someone like me, homeless guy, buying other homeless people when I have enough money, food? Because I know they don't want to work at no fucking community refrigerator. Everyone's getting sick of those places, man. Yeah, everyone is sick of these community refrigerators not being clean, getting sick, getting cross-contaminated, getting food poison, getting salmonella. Who gets salmonella from a fucking community fridge? You guys heard about that shit in Red Book Hook, right? Yeah. It's crazy. This is why communities they just want to put stuff in the community, but they don't want to take care of it. You got to take care of the community fridge. Look around the city, in this area. They used to have, down the block, they used to have a community refrigerator. They took that out. There used to be one in 11th. They took that out. And there used to be one right there. Then no one wants it here. Because everyone here thinks that more homeless people are going to come in my neighborhood. There's going to be more crime now. Oh, so you only want it for yourself. See, this is why communities in New York City don't make sense sometimes. Like that councilwoman. Why she bit a police officer, I have no idea. But your councilwoman trying to prevent a homeless shelter for men and women that already have jobs. Mind you, it's not even a homeless shelter. It's a what do they call that? A dormitory house for homeless men and women. So those that do work, they can come live there. And they don't want it in the neighborhood. How fucked up is that when you, New York City, said it yourself? You need more housing, but they're trying to provide housing, and you're literally stopping the city from providing those that literally want to get off the street housing. Think about that, lady buddy. New York City is the biggest hypocrite of all. No offense, but you guys are fighting against putting homeless shelters in other communities. Where do you want these homeless shelters to go? And mind you, here's another message everyone got wrong. This media always say homeless shelter, but it's not a homeless shelter. It's actually called it's called a pre-halfway house or pre-coed house where homeless men and women take responsibility now. They in a program. So, mind you, if you're working, they take, mind you, the agencies wants to see your check. They take the other half for your rent and they take the other half and save it for you. Whatever half that you need to spend money on for food, groceries, whatever, you can have it if you want, right? But they're trying to say, oh, just give us the 30% for your rent. This is what this place is. Just like, and people don't want it. People don't want it. That's why I was like, what do you guys want? Luxury housing? They're not going to give you poor people luxury housing. Forget about it. Oh, you want to live in those kind of buildings up there, right? You want to live in those buildings. Guess what? That's a wishful thinking dream of yours. Those are $5,000, $3,000 apartments. They're not going to give you a $3,000 apartment. They're going to give you a Section A or RSO apartment where, mind you, it's used, it's been used, someone used to live there. It might be a shithole, it might be a rat hole, yeah. But guess what? There's not enough apartments in New York City to house everyone. This is why I said what I said about that city councilwoman. I respect what you do, councilwoman, but you literally violated that police officer's rights and you disrespected the oath of the city by going against the whole principle of housing. How is people supposed to receive help if we don't build these places to receive help in? You see, the city, the people also is a problem when they don't want the new services in their community. Think about this. Imagine that building is also going to be services for getting services for like EBT or other stuff instead of going all the way downtown when you can go right here in your neighborhood now. See? They don't think about that. They're not even thinking about that proposition. No. They're thinking about their own selfish greed. You're not only saving people money in transportation, but also you're saving lives because everyone knows the subway is fucking crazy. And these streets are crazy too. So, ladies and gentlemen, think about that. You just prevented people from getting services in their own community. This is why I was asking this Chinese councilwoman. You don't want your own homeless Chinese community to get services and housing? That makes you a hypocrite. Or you only think there's only blacks and Latinos and white? There's so many Chinese homeless people. Mind you, our Chinese friend that we hang out on the corner every morning, almost every morning, with the shopping carts, she's Chinese, she's homeless. She needs those services. Councilwoman. What about her? See, you just kicked her off a waiting list because you didn't want a building for her to live in. Thank you. See? It goes to show you that the city doesn't make sense. And you wonder why I don't want to work for this fucking city. In any other city like that. It's the same thing in every other city. Like in Portland, I was working for the city of Portland. In the city of Madison. Even though Madison's probably better, in my opinion. At least they fucking man up to it and say, hey, wait, we're not going to fund that. We're not going to do this. But here, it's like, we'll let you know. Or the fact that, like, there's protests against people getting housing. How fucked up is that? We don't want the homeless community here. We are people. They are people. How are you violating my human and my civil rights right now? That goes for everyone. You gotta know where you come to. Why you live in New York City then? We fought for these rights. We fought for these laws. And now you're going against those rights and against those laws. This is why I was asking everyone, what is Article 9 of your human rights? Does anyone know? Because I preached about this the other day. What's the most 5 important articles in your human rights? It's 1, right? 7, 9, 11, and 12. The most important ones. Google it, since some of you don't know it. But we talked about this on the other day on the other channel, and everyone's like, oh, I didn't know you can literally... Yeah, it's your human right to ask for services. If the city denies it, that's discrimination. The city denies it, that's also discrimination. And that's, mind you, conflict of interest now. Because some city officials will literally favor others than those. That's a thing. This is why I don't understand. Why are these fake New Yorkers? Yeah, because you're fake. You weren't born here. Some of you may have been born here, but most of you that live here in 2024, that live in Manhattan and live in Long Island City here in these new buildings, you were not born here. Just be real about that. You just moved in the community, right? You haven't been living here for 50, 60, 40 years. You weren't born here. You don't understand the struggle. But these are the same people that actually don't want these services too. And then you have some natives that don't want the services because they feel like they know what they want for their community. If you do, then do us a favor. It's their human right to ask for you to sign for this proposal so I can get, or they can get housing. I'm asking you as a human being to literally put your name on this literally piece of paper document saying that you want housing for all. And don't turn your back against it. But they do it all the time, everybody. That's why I don't go to these protests. This is why I don't cover the protests anymore. Because half these folks don't even know what they actually are fighting for. They have no idea. They're just protesting. Because, mind you, a lot of people think they can protest. They think they're going to act out. But with that said, everyone, I'm going to get going. You guys want to support the channel? Subscribe, like, and share. Alright? You guys want to, get that Gatorade for me? It's down the street here. Or, there's a store right across the street. You see, the store right there with the yellow top? They sell juicy Gatorades in there. Yeah, I'm telling you. Juicy Gatorades. They sell it right in there. Yeah. Alright, guys. I just want to have a real conversation with real people, because people suck these days. You can't even have a decent conversation and talk about what really is going on. But you guys have a good one.